Hi everyone, my name is Yuni Hui Fong and my matrix number is 298096. Now I will talk about the age. So age is the duration of a person's life expressed in year from birth, typically denoted by a particular stage or level of mental or physical development and intellectual capacity and legal responsibility. So because of its status as a major economic center and popular tourist destination, so Georgetown has a diversified age distribution. The age distribution can be roughly divided into three groups. So the first one is senior, 65 years old and above, and working age individual, 15 to 64 years old, and children, 0 to 14 years old. So for the children's group, it constitute about 20% of the population, and for the working age individual, constitute about 65 of the population, and for the seniors, it's around 15% of the population is in Georgetown. So basically, the main population is the working age individual in Georgetown.
In a broader sense, race refers to a group of people who share physical or social characteristics, such as skin color, eye shape, or national affiliation. This concept is often associated with the idea of racial categories and can be used to describe different populations or ethnic groups. In an event, organizers should be culturally sensitive and aware of the potential impact of their actions on attendees from different racial backgrounds. This includes being mindful of language, symbols, and cultural practices that may be offensive or insensitive. For instance, Georgetown Festival organizers are culturally sensitive and aware of the potential impact of their actions on attendees from different racial backgrounds. Thank you.
According to the Cambridge Dictionary, gender is a group of people in society who share particular qualities or ways of behaving that society associates with being male, female, or another identity. The population of Georgetown is 158,336. For the population of males is 82752, and for the female is 75579. Males accounted for 15% of the total, while female accounted for 48%. The difference between male and female is only 4%. According to dictionary.com, religion is a set of belief concerning the cause, nature, and purpose of the universe, especially when considered as the creation of a superhuman agency, usually involving devotional and ritual observance and often containing a moral code governing the conduct of human affairs. This means that religion is a unified system of practice and belief that concern sacred things and action that connect all individuals who adhere to them into a community. There are many religions in Malaysia, which is Islam, Buddhism, Christian, and Hinduism. For the community of Georgetown, the major religion is Islam. This is because the official religion of Malaysia is Islam, and the majority of Georgetown population is Muslim, mainly of Malay descent. For example, there are many mosques in Georgetown. The most prominent mosque in Georgetown is the Kapitan Keling Mosque. Thus, Buddhism is widely practiced by the Chinese community in Georgetown. For example, one of the largest Buddhist temples in Southeast Asia is located at Georgetown, called Kek Lok-Si Temple. So this is a significance of the Buddha and also confirm that the second religion in Georgetown is Buddhism. There are also Hinduism and Georgetown because most of the Indian community practice Hinduism, especially for those who are of Tamil descent. The Arulmigu Balatandayu Tapani temple, which is also named as Waterfall Hill Temple, is one of the Hindu temples at Georgetown. There is also half Christianity that is practiced by a diverse group which is Chinese and Indians at Georgetown. The most popular church at Georgetown that also represents the Christianity of Georgetown is the St. George Church.
Georgetown linguistic landscape is its diversity of languages spoken by various ethnic groups, so it is a microcosm of Malaysia's multicultural society. Malay, English, Tamil, and the Chinese dialect of Hokkien, Cantonese, and Teochew are the main tongues spoken there. So Malay and Bahasa Malaysia is the national language of Malaysia and is widely spoken, acting as a bridge between different ethnic groups. So it's employed in public relations, education, and government. So the most widely spoken Chinese dialect in Georgetown is Hokkien, so which is frequently used as a common language among the local Chinese population. So speaking different dialects like Teochew and Cantonese reflect the diversity of Chinese ancestry. So in Georgetown, English is widely used, so especially in higher education, business, and tourism. So it's widely used in the service and information industry and serve as a language of bridge between various ethnic groups. So the majority of India, especially those the Tamil ancestry, speak Tamil. So it is applied in familiar, cultural, and religious context. Thank you.
Occupation means a person's usual or principal work, especially as a means of earning a living. There are three major occupational sectors in Georgetown, which is manufacturing, services, and technology and innovation. Manufacturing is a cornerstone of Georgetown economy and contributes significantly to employment and GDP. Besides, Georgetown is a very famous tourist destination in Malaysia, so there will be a large number of service industry there. Lastly, Georgetown's technology industry is expanding, fueled by high-tech manufacturing and a steady education level refers to difference of educational opportunities to individuals, typically corresponds to the number of years a person spent in formal schooling. Citizens in Georgetown are getting high quality and fair education, so everyone has at least a secondary level of education. For higher education, Georgetown is also hosts several higher education institutions.
Social affiliation refers to the act of forming or joining a group, community, or society, often characterized by a sense of belonging and shared experiences. It involves behaviors such as reducing physical distance from others, postural orientation towards others, and engaging in verbal or nonverbal interaction to initiate or maintain social contact. Therefore, social affiliation plays a crucial part in influencing how attendees react and engage with each other. For example, a Georgetown Festival brings the local community together through shared experience that celebrates Georgetown's rich cultural heritage and artistic diversity.
According to Cambridge Dictionary, geographical refer to the surface features of the earth or those of a specific region or location. This also refers to the place of the area or country. Meanwhile, location is defined as the place where something occurs or is situated. In organizing an event, managers need to consider the geographic location of the event venue as it influences on how many attendees that event will receive. Penang is situated on Peninsula Malaysia's northwest coast. The state is split in half by the Penang Strait, separating Penang Island and Seberang Perai. Penang's capital city is Georgetown. It is situated on Penang Island's northeastern tip. Since the 1960s, tourism has played a significant role in Penang's economy. This is because Georgetown is known for their heritage. The highlights of Georgetown's tourism industry are its historic structures and vibrant culture, which represent the city's long history of colonization. It had been recognized by the locals and also international tourists. Next item on social variables is health status. People's perceptions of their health are measured by their health status. which can be rated as excellent, very good, good, fair or bad. Important health outcomes like mortality, morbidity, and functional status are predicted by reported health status. Mortality rate counts the number of people who die from illness or disease within a population. A morbidity rate records information on illness and diseases within a population. Pulau Pinang ranked 8th place in Malaysia for the life expectancy of an individual according to the Department of Statistics Malaysia in 2023. It demonstrates that Penang's death rate is neither among the greatest nor the lowest.
Socioeconomic status is a complicated concept involving education, income, overall financial security, occupation, living conditions, resources, and the opportunities society provides. Georgetown is a city with a diverse economy. Manufacturing, service, tourism, and trends are all heavily represented in Georgetown, and this can lead to income disparity. This is attributed to the fact that there are people who work in high-paying occupations such as manufacturing or trading, and those who work in low-paying occupations such as service and retail. In addition, Georgetown has people with different educational backgrounds. They may only have a primary or secondary school diploma or may have a bachelor's degree or higher level of education. These factors affect their socioeconomic status because different educational backgrounds expose them to diverse people. Marital status is the state of the legally married persons. There are several types of marital status: single, married, wedded, divorced, separated, and in some cases, registered partnership. In Georgetown, the majority of persons between the age of 20 and 30 are still single. Persons between the age of 30 and 40 are either married or single. The majority of those between the age of 40 and 60 have become married, with only a few remaining single. There are also divorced persons and widowed persons in Georgetown. Divorced persons may have ended their marriages due to marital problems such as infidelity or lack of affection of one spouse for the others. A widowed person is one whose marriages have ceased to exist due to the death of one of the spouses due to several factors.
According to Statistics Canada, family structure refers to the combination of relatives that make up the family. The classification of this variable considers the presence of the following relatives: legally married spouses or cohabiting partners, children, and other relatives in the economic household. Georgetown is a multicultural city with a family structure influenced by the multicultural traditions of the region, reflecting a combination of tradition and modernity. Georgetown is ethnically diverse, such as Chinese, Malays, and Indians. Each ethnic group has its own cultural practice and family dynamics, but there are similarities in that they all place great importance on their religious and cultural practices. The structures of family is an extended family which consists of grandparents, parents, uncles, cousins, and siblings. However, with modernization, the family structure has gradually shifted towards the nuclear family. Young couples and their children usually live apart from the extended family, but they still maintain close ties with each other. In addition, arranged marriages were once common, but with modernization, more and more families are accepting free love marriage. However, each family has a different approach to children rearing, with some families adhering to the traditional authoritative approach and others adopting a more democratic approach. What is the same, however, is that they all place great importance on education. These families often place a high value on their children's academic achievement and professional success, sometimes investing heavily in education and extracurricular activities. According to the Five-Heaven Library, cultural background refers to the belief, values, customs, and traditions that a person or group of people inherit from their ancestors, like cultural background, definitions, analogy, and study resources, and so on. The cultural context shapes their perspective and influences how they perceive and interpret the world around them. Georgetown is known for its rich and diverse history and culture, which is reserved by everyone who lives there. Georgetown is home to diverse ethnic groups such as Chinese, Malay, Indians, Eurasians, and Peranakan Chinese. The diverse range have their communities which will affect everyone. Each race has its own cultural practices, cuisines, traditional festivals, and language. They organize celebrations for their traditional festival and invite other ranges to participate. Georgetown also has many historical buildings, and those who grow up there may have a strong interest in history and culture. Although Malay is the official language of Malaysian, Mandarin, Tamil, and dialects like Hokkien, Teochew, and Cantonese are also spoken in Georgetown. In addition, Georgetown's diverse ethnicity has given rise to many cuisines, such as Hokkien Mee, Assam Laksa, Nasi Kandar, Char Kway Teow, Nyonya Ghzs, and other iconic cuisines.